So we're doing the video here. This is kind of our past weekend. Last weekend we started our first race of the year for the 2022 season with Sega. Took the Greenhorn Hillbilly out, all of us, you know, the Greenhorn Hillbilly crew. We took it out for our first race. Things went pretty good. We went testing a few weeks ago. Figured a few things out. Needed a few parts for it. Didn't. UPS kindly lost one of the main ingredients we needed, but we kind of band-aided it up and got it ready, and it run pretty good.
It did great.
It did good.
Yeah, we learned a few things as we was going. All of us, Danny and Bully. You know, we can't do it all without them at all.
Right.
But we struggled a little bit through qualifying. Made a couple good passes on Friday night. Then come in. The track was I think they said it was a little over. We checked it one time. I know it was 140 degrees at one time. Track was a little slick, so we had to make some changes. Went up for first round against Zach Hall, and I looked down on my foot, and brake fluids coming down on my foot. I got my line lock inside my car, and it was leaking, so I didn't have a whole lot of brake pressure. So when I staged the car, I just kind of staged the car in at an idle. Well, we took off. We got lucky, got the win, had a real good race against Zach, but the car ran the quickest it did all weekend, leaving from an idle. So we figured a few things out. We got talking to Danny, Bully, all of us. We got talking. Figured a few things out. And we kind of just started leaving from the idle the rest of the weekend. And the car run pretty darn good from that. We've definitely, the new combinations definitely got some power. We've got a lot more than what we've showed, for sure. Car's gonna run really strong, I think, when we get everything exactly how it needs to be with some gear ratios and everything. It's definitely a different animal from last year, and I think we'll get it figured out here. But it was we had a good time. It was a good time seeing everybody.
It was great seeing everybody.
Yep.
Fan count was good.
Fan count was great for Ohio.
It was great, yes.
Especially with all the drag racing that was happening in Ohio.
Yes.
Yep, good. And it was, as you'll see in the video too, you know, Tyler and I both made it to the finals. Tyler ended up winning, got his first win, which, you know, that made the weekend for us for sure.
Absolutely.
I got Daniel beat me in a final, which was a well-deserved win for Daniel. He outrunning, but he got me on the tree a little bit. Was a little rusty, and he busted my butt on the tree. That was all driver. Car did his job, but the driver didn't do his job. But overall, for the weekend, it was great. The fans, interacting with the fans was really good. Fan count was good. It was great seeing the Sega family.
The big thing was Tyler's first race in Ohio with 3 generations there because your dad was there.
Yes.
Sorry guys if it goes in and out or right underneath the flake. They're pretty busy today.
But yeah, that was good. It was, Tyler got his first win. He's a 3rd generation racer, which is huge. That's one thing Sega ought to be very proud of. You know, they're Robbie Walden and Tyler both, and Odin, Michael Odin. There are 3 3rd generation racers, which is huge. I mean, you don't get that in series too often.
Yeah, you know, shout out real quick to Michael. He was driving like he'd been driving forever. I mean, he really did a good job, and unfortunately, a little mechanical mishap sidelined him, and that's awful. But he came away with a smile on his face, and he was happy with his performance. So congratulations there, Michael. And of course, Robbie, you're doing great too. You know, really proud of you young guys. So, but we got to give a big shout out to Danny and Bully. You know, like TJ said, we can't do this without those 2 guys. I mean, they step up. They're a calming influence on us when things start getting a little bit hectic, and you know, that helps out a lot. And of course, you know, our wives, Sue and Kelly, you know, we're just a couple goofballs, and they kind of keep us in line, kind of. And you know, and to Steve Taylor, he was a big help this weekend too. You know, he found a couple of little issues that helped us out. And of course, all our sponsors, you know, and I'll let TJ go through the sponsor list because
Yeah.
I can't think right now.
No, it is. You know, it's a team effort. You know,
It is a team effort.
I'll say, you know, I'm very fortunate just to get in it and drive it. You know, it's fun. I enjoy it a lot. We work hard on it. People don't realize how much work you do have to put on it. I know the last few weeks we've been a little bit lacking on some content, but we're going to get back on it really good and get rolling here.
Yeah.
But as you'll see in this video, it was a good weekend. Steve Taylor, Danny and Boley, I mean, them guys just helped out tremendously, and couldn't do it. And none of this would be possible. I mean, Jeff and Chris, One Way Technologies, by far the best company I have ever dealt with in racing. And I think you guys are seeing that too.
Yeah.
You know them, but I mean, their heads and their knowledge on things are just second to none. They are great. Dave and Heath, Watts and Rupel, that put the motor together and build the motor for us. Absolutely. You know, I've been with the same same engine builders, Zimmerman Brothers. I'll put them right there with them. Them guys are just great. Jegs, could do anything without Jegs. Jegs is a great sponsor for us. EXP, Frank and them with the engine treatment oil, really great. Who else am I forgetting? CP, yep, Rick Pennington and them at CP Carilla, just a phenomenal company to deal with. They take really, really good care of us. I appreciate them 100%. And Steve, of course, Steve with PRC, but you know, he's like family.
Of course.
I don't even Steve is definitely family.
You know, I don't even. He's a sponsor, but it's like, and they all are. Jeff and Chris, I feel, are family. They're just
and Chris came out and supported us, and
him and his daughter. Yep.
Yeah, and his daughter, and you know, they're another calming influence coming in, and you know, just keeping things on the down low. You know,
we work very well together. It's just, you know, that's one thing. I think Jim and Susan are. Race day, I don't get bugged.
No.
You know, you're not. I've done this. I'm not old. I mean, I'm 48 years old, but I'm not old. But I've been around this I've been around racing my whole life. Run Superstock. My dad's run Compilator. I worked on Comp Eliminator cars. It's just, I don't rattle. I mean, it's just one of those deals. You know, either you win or you lose.
Right.
I mean, that's you put your best foot forward and you stay calm and you do your thing, and it don't matter who you run or who you run against. And that's one thing I've been working with Tyler, and I was very, very happy with Tyler this weekend. I thought Tyler was
he did a great job.
Very, very calm. He stayed very, very consistent. He had one bad deal when the window popped out of the car, got him a little worked up, and then me and him kind of talked over to the side, and I told him, you know, that's just, you just got to roll with the punches. But he drove the car very smooth. Gary Hawkins and them has done a very good job. Jeff and Chris, Steve Taylor, all that. The car, Rick Marner, you know, they put a good car there. But Gary Hawkins got the motor running. He's starting to drive. So I think he's going to be a competitor the rest of the year. He's going to get after it, and I think it's going to be just fine.
Yep.
So he's just he's a young boy, and he's getting going. So I'm really happy with what he's doing and how he's doing it, and it's going to be a good year for him for sure. And then we got to keep rolling and go with the punches.
That's right.
Yep.
So, but I think we got some good coverage.
Yep.
You'll love the video.
I think,
Different camera angles. We got a new 360 camera, so we're figuring that out. I put some cameras in different angles. That was a job in itself. So anyone that does all of this and has all these other duties, at one time, TJ said I needed to go do something. I said, okay, I've got 20 jobs already. He said, well, you need 20 more. All right. We do what we got to do.
yeah, I was joking around. I think there was 6 cameras in the car for the final round. If we'd have took 3 of them off, I'd have probably got my 5,000s I needed against Daniel. So, but I think you'll get some good camera angles. Like I said, we appreciate the support. We're trying to make the channel grow. So subscribe, like, hit that like button. We're going to really start giving a lot of content. Like I said, we're with the 55, and we definitely got some crazy stuff coming up with the no prep here. We got some big announcements
Absolutely,
coming.
yep.
coming up with
Next video, there's gonna be some big announcements. We're super excited about that. Of course, I know we've said that before, but
Now we know.
this time we know for sure, 100%. So
Plus, we kind of had to like stop. The motor for the 55 came. It was like, okay, now we need to get together.
that
But
was priority.
We were on a crunch because the race was in 2 weeks. So
Yep, we had to stop and do some testing, then we're going to get back on. Still got some work to do on the old girl, get it to 100%, but then we'll have some other stuff going on. But we really appreciate all the supports, and the fans was great at Ohio.
oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you, fans.
Yeah, and the interaction, and the new fans we met, and all the messages I've got, personal messages we've got this week. I mean,
Yep.
I was really surprised about all that, and I kind of did a little showboating there in the semifinals, opening the door to build the crowd up. But
Yep.
the positivity I've got back from that, from fans, is great, and
That's
that's
great.
what it's. We're there to race, but we're also there. The fans want to see a good show, and
Put on a good one.
we're going to put on a good show for the fans. So
Yep.
we appreciate everything. Couldn't do it
Absolutely.
without the fans and the subscribers and
Absolutely.
everything
So,
else.
Speaking of which, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and if you have any questions, put down the questions. If you're at a race, come meet us. Don't be shy. We may be busy or whatever, but come on over. We love to talk about it, and we love our fans. So,
yep.
anything else?
Anything else?
Enjoy the video.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Sally.
Enjoy.
93. That bounced a little bit. Only had a 144 still. Hey, had a 144 and still went 593.
Wow.
It was 599, Cody. It was 593. 599.
Oh, I thought that
599. It was 599.
I like where I'm at.
That's fine. Now you just gotta drive. Just hold your hand on it and it won't come
That's what I
out.
did that time. It ain't mine.
Your 60 foot will come around, you go the other lane.
I'm looking. Should I take right? I got lane choice. I'll take right. He's as fast as he's been.
Put some ice on your fuel.
He's 26. As fast as he's been.
Draw it, do your thing.
Eddie's only been at 01.
We're Rick into
Follow me. He's got Odin, which are like right side by side, and then he'll have Pop. And then Randy, that guy, Pontiac, probably bottom of the month. But I'd rather have where I'm at. If I could drive on the first 2 rounds, I get a bottom of the 5.
Here he's down. Sitting in the right lane, getting ready to go to London. brake pressure, so I couldn't.
They said that was your quickest ET. 88.
Is that quick enough to be number one?
No,
but you
number
lost
2.
your mile per hour.
What'd it go?
17.
I don't care, Randy T.
Yep,
I couldn't
Randy
get, look,
T.
it's spitting brake fluid out.
Okay, we'll get out. Let's fix it.
I don't know what it's coming from. I didn't have no brake, I didn't have no line. I had it, but in the water bike, but I didn't have a stage and I didn't have no brake pressure, so I just kept, see how I kind of sat there?
Well, I know I don't have to the line, but Tyler was telling me. Okay, we tell him.
Must just be coming out, it is, the top of that line lock must be just be loose.
It is. It's coming out top of that line line.
Okay.
Coming out the top of that line lock. The thing. Yeah, it's just leaking. Do I really?
Yeah.
Holy
They were
shit.
saying that Daniel and
Daniel. No shit. What do you guys want to try? We got to buy those finals.
choice by 1,000.
88.
It's gonna be a good
Are you
race.
sure that's any? That was like an 85.
Between you and Daniel, that's
Oh, no,
gonna be
yeah.
good.
Telling you, I'm leaving that almost a dead freaking idle. I'm almost leaving that a dead fucking idle.
About all you can do though.
Hey, well, work's work.
Good job, boss.
Just be
Was the margin of victory for Thomas York. They'll all be celebrating victory every one of them.
Let me get that camera.
Who's it going to be here in CCAS? Will it be Bill Wilson getting his third ever cup? Or will it be Jim Hall winning 3 in a row to start this 2020